YouTube, what it do, baby? It is your boy Harry Storms here, bringing you guys episode 2 of our USF Bulls college football revamped rebuild here today. Super excited to bring you guys a second episode. I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you didn't get a chance to check out the first one, it will be in the description of this video. Make sure you go check it out. And spoilers are now apparent. So we did lose to Washington State week 1, 31-7. It was a tough game. Starting quarterback got out, and it didn't flow from that point. It's unfortunate. He's out 3 weeks. He will be back for in-conference play, though, which is huge. Glad it isn't for longer, honestly. But we're going to sim through this week. I'm going to meet you guys at the recruits, see what people are saying, and we'll hop right into week 2. Let's do it. As you can see here, we had a decent game. We had 3 sacks as a team. We kept them under 300 passing yards, under 150 rushing yards, forced a turnover, and scored a touchdown. Other than that, it wasn't very pretty. 0-1 isn't exactly the way I wanted to start, but this is going to be a rebuild. It's going to take some time, and I'm happy with what we saw out of our team for the circumstances, and we're only going to get better is the plan from here. Hopping into the recruiting of week number 2. It's interesting. We're only 150 behind Chaz Singletary. John Brown is already a 300-point lead for us. He's going to be huge for our team. I want to get a little more scouting done on these guys. I understand it's going to waste a little bit of points, but at the same time, I really want to see what we're working with. I feel like that's important. See, we're already finding out. Going down 1 overall, John Brown staying the same, up at a 79, which is he's going to be huge for us. We got to make sure we land him. Same with Ronald Ford. Brian Landry didn't go anywhere. Bryce Fine is up 4 also, and he's going to stay up there. Brian Morales goes back up to a 73 overall. Ira Williams, not super impressive so far. -1 overall, -1 overall. Jeff Temple going up 1. That 92 acceleration, trying to get through those pull blocks from the guards, is huge. And having 92 acceleration means that he can get out quickly. 76 stamina is a little concerning. We don't want him too tired on the line in case we need to run into a no-hit huddle situation, but it is what it is. And Matt Whitaker is staying at a 71 overall also. So I don't really think I'm going to do anything in regards to changing points. I think these are some of the biggest prospects that we can go after so far. Adding 500 points to all of them is huge in itself. And I think that us just trying to land them and then we can work our way to other prospects is probably the way we should go. Get a couple 4-stars in there. That would be awesome. And then, of course, our 5-star athlete first on the board. We'll see if we can get him. Week 2 win would be huge. So it looks like our only injury that we have as a team so far is Byron Brown. It's really frustrating. I mean, I was so excited to start the series with him as a freshman, get him up and running, get him out on that field, and let him sling the rock and show what he can do. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do that. We only got to see 2 drives out of him, and he did technically score the touchdown for us. On that play, he got injured. That was our only touchdown of the game, so it shows how vital he can be to our offense. I'm really upset he's injured, but it is what it is, man. We're just going to have to push through it, move on, and yeah, let's get into this game. Alrighty, so it looks like Michigan State is going to be an 84 overall, 81 overall offense, 87 overall defense. Looks exactly the same kind of situation that we ran into against Wazoo last week. Their defense was fantastic. They flustered us, couldn't get anything going. It was frustrating for sure. So we're just going to have to do better. We know we can be better, and I'm excited to see how this week goes. Thank you so much for being here for the ride, man. Week 2 is going to be exciting. Redemption week, playing at home. Hopefully we can get it done, and yeah, let's get right into the gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week number 2 of our USF franchise. We have the Michigan State Spartans going up against your South Florida Bulls. It's going to be a great matchup here today in the all green. As you can tell, it is raining out here. It's going to be drenched. Hopefully we can keep the ball on the ground a little bit more today. We are going to look to sling the rock when it is plausible, but at the same time, we got to be conservative. We had 4 turnovers last game. That can't be happening again. So we just got to make sure we're on the same page as our wide receivers when we're running those short routes. Make sure our running back Batty gets fed a lot. And we just got to make sure we're on it today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be electric. First game at home, playing in Raymond James Stadium. As some of you may know, that is the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So playing in an NFL atmosphere is really cool for this school. Really excited for the first game, and it's going to be interesting, man. I hope we win. You never know. It's going to be tough. Let's get into it. Getting into the coin toss here, Michigan State looks like they're going to go with tails, and they do indeed get it. Hopefully they decide to get the ball. They don't, and we are going to be starting on offense first. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First game at home of the season. Really hoping this game goes well. I think we can play a lot better than we did last week, and that is just the expectation of making sure that our offense is more proficient, and we just get the job done. First play of the game here, we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to go with the read option, see what their defense is looking like early. Looks like they read that pretty well. It's only going to be a gain of 5 yards. Second down and 5 here. Want to put the ball in the air on this play. We might just have to hit Carter on the underneath route. Not really sure yet. Primarily going to be looking for Dollison to beat his guy outside, but we're not really sure. Going to hit the flat route, hopefully. Goodness gracious, and he dropped it. That's the problem with the rain, man. Stuff like that can happen. The ball can slip. He was under a lot of duress right there, so I'm not really upset with the throw, but we do need to do better here. We are going to block Batty, get a little bit more protection. Look at that single receiver on the left side. See if we can get it to him. We do. Great bullet pass there. And we fumble the ball. That is really bad. Please trip. Oh, awful start for USF, man. That's brutal. So they're not even going to review the play. Looks like it was officially a fumble. That's super frustrating, but we move on. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Michigan State Spartans. We need to get a stop. A touchdown the first drive would be tough. So we're just going to see if we can stop him here and manage a field goal. Gain of 4 yards there. Throw by Noah Kim was accurate, exactly where it had to be. We're going to be looking at a 2nd and 6 here. Great throw by the Michigan State quarterback, and that is going to be a first down to Christian Fitzpatrick. Ran 2 zone coverages to start the game. Wasn't a huge fan of what I saw, at least to begin with. So we are going to be sending the house here. An all-out, not an all-out blitz, but it's pretty close. So we're going to be shifting down a little bit, seeing if we can block those running lanes. Looks like they're going to pass it. A wonderful pass by Kim, and they're going to be all the way down to the 1-yard line after a 16-yard reception. Not exactly the way we wanted to start. It is 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, looking for the run through the gap right here. They don't do it right off the bat. Let's see if we can... Oh, man, that's bad. Touchdown, Michigan State Spartans. Not exactly the way we wanted to start this football game. The turnover was huge. We didn't really do anything wrong. The ball just slips when it's raining sometimes. Got to step it up and got to score on this next possession. Here is the kickoff for Michigan State. Try to get something on this return here. It is returnable, as you can see from the distance. Let's see if Evans has any acceleration getting out. Doesn't look like it, and there is a flag. Please do not be on us. It's probably going to be on us. That is a clipping call. It's going to put us probably back at like the 12-yard line, and it's going to be a long drive for your Bulls. All right, so it put us on the 11-yard line. That is not better, but we're going to see what we can do here. A little bit of play action. Hopefully the rush doesn't attack us immediately. Looks like we have a chance to get out of the pocket a little bit, and we get destroyed as Bohannon goes down to the ground. I was trying to see if I can cut him inside and get some extra yards, but it just wasn't happening. All right, we got to make sure we still establish the run game. Looks like they're going to be loading the box here. Maybe we can break a run out to the outside. Does not look like that's in the cards as we get stopped for a negative 3-yard gain. This start has been rough. This has not been a great way to start the second game, but that's okay. We're going to deal with adversity, and we're just going to move on. We are going to block Batty here, just get a little bit more protection on that line. Hopefully, Aju gets open. He is not going to. We're going to take the underneath. He does catch that ball. Just get a little bit farther out of the end zone, throw our own punt. Big punt here. We are going to try to take it to the right side of the field, see if we can get that guy unblocked and a good tackle. It looks like we have a chance to, and that's a huge hit from Cox as we're going to keep them on their own side of the 50. Only rushing 3 here, coming out in a cover 4. Just having the safeties play deep. They are coming out in a shotgun set. See if we can just protect... never mind. They're going to come out with a draw. That's a huge run for them. We need to make a tackle, gentlemen, and it's probably going to be a first down. It is. All right, going to come with the man pressure here like we were doing a lot last game. I like the results of that a lot more. Hopefully our defenders can play some really good coverage defense today, and we can force some turnovers. Doesn't look like it so far, as that is going to be another first down, gain of 12 for Trey Mosley. We haven't played great on the defensive side of the ball so far, and our offense has struggled as well. There's no doubt about that, so we're just going to see if we can get a stop on this possession, hold them to 3. That would be huge for us. That is going to be a great defensive play, as that is only going to be a gain of 3 yards. Coming out in a fire man scheme here, just want to make sure that we are as close to the receivers as possible, get a little press man action, and Harris with his speed over the middle. Hopefully can get that tackle. He does not, but LaPointe makes a huge tackle at safety to only allow a 1-yard gain. It is third down. It is third down here. We're going to come out with more man coverage, a little press man to man. Hopefully our linebackers get off the blitz. They are going to be motioning a little bit. That scares me, but we're picking it up just fine, it looks like. And the screen is going to work. It doesn't look like we have anybody covering deep, and that is going to be all the way down to the 7 for a 21-yard pass. We've been sending the pressure all day, and that is one of the risks that you run. Screen passes are really effective when you're bringing a lot of pressure because it catches the defense in a bad position. They do just that there, but we do get a tackle, only a gain of 1, and we need to make a goal line stand. That is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Again, not an ideal start, especially starting with the ball, But anything is possible. We just got to get some good possessions on offense. That fumble was huge, and we just got to get better. We got to play better football. We're going to come out in a cover 2 sink here. Nothing too crazy. Just want to keep the offense in check. Maybe a spy over the middle, a user spy by me, just to make sure that quarterback doesn't get out like he did last time. And looks like it's going to be a good throw to the flat, but it is not going to be in the end zone. It is going to be 3rd and goal right here. We are going to stack the box. Hopefully we can play some good defense here and really give ourselves a chance to stop them for a field goal. And we do just that. What a tackle by Greer. That is going to be 4th and goal for your Bulls. Huge stop. Looks like they're just going to take their field goal here. Goalposts are a little skinnier than the normal college goalposts, as you can see. Let's see if they score. They do. Right down the middle of the uprights, it's going to be 10-0. Kick return here for us. Hopefully Evans can get something going. It's only going to be returned at the 5, which means we should get out at least to the 20. We do not hold our block, and it looks like we're at the 24 or 25-yard line. This offense hasn't gotten anything done today. Outside of a decent play that ended up being a fumble, there's just nothing to really be impressed about. We are going to pick up some yards here on the ground. Hopefully that block gets picked up, and we are going to pick up a gain of 17 with Bohannon's legs. Going back to the basics, coming out in a trap option here, seeing if we can get that end to bite, and then never mind. I tried to hand the ball off. He didn't want to. That's going to be a negative 3-yard gain. Bohannon did not make the right decision there. I tried to get rid of that ball. Didn't happen. We're going to look for Dollison's speed over the top here. Maybe he gets a chance to get open. That does not look like it's going to be open. That easily could have been intercepted, and it's going to be 3rd down. We're going to see if we can hit them with a little of their own medicine here. We are going to be going for the halfback screen. Hopefully Batty gets a little bit of open space and he can take this for a decent gain. Looks like he's going to get a chance to. This is a huge run. Batty, please get out. You are faster than that. You are getting caught by linemen. I don't love to see that, but it is a 33-yard gain. That play ended up being huge for us. The halfback screen really worked to perfection, did exactly what we wanted it to. If this is man-to-man coverage, we're going to be looking for Dollison to take his post route to the right. It is not. I do not see anything open so far, except Dollison is wide open. I just can't see, and he comes up with the catch for a 19-yard gain, and we are in the red zone. 4 for 6 on the day for 69 yards. Another read option here, just trying to catch the defense off guard. Should have kept that one on my own, not making those right reads, and that is going to be a 2-yard loss. As soon as we've had an unsuccessful pass or unsuccessful run, we have gone to the pass. We're going to go away from that here, see if we can catch them off guard with a little bit of a trap. Linebacker's waiting for us. Another fumble, and that is a momentum killer. I'm not sure how that happens, but that's really bad, and we turn the football over again. I am not impressed with what we've seen out of our team today. I know we can play better than this. We played better than this in previous games. We just need to start swarming the football and getting something going offensively without putting the ball on the ground, because that's just embarrassing. Looks like Batty is going to be out for a few plays with a bruised ankle. Maybe that's the reason he fumbled the ball. Whatever the reason is, you got to hold on to that rock. That was a huge possession, but we are going to get a stop for a 1-yard loss. It is 3rd and 8. We need to stop here. Coming out in cover 4 here, hopefully we can stop whatever they attempt to do here. I imagine it's going to be a run, but that's what we're going to be expecting. Could be a pass. Got to make sure we look out for it. It is going to be a run and a huge tackle. We're going to call a timeout with 1 minute and 23 seconds left. Let's see if we can put some points on the board. Here we go. English. Here we go. Punting out of their own end zone. Let's see if we can get something on this punt return. It is not a great punt. We're going to be on their side of the 50 no matter what. This is a good return from Evans, as he is going to take it 23 yards, and this is a great spot to get a touchdown. Coming out in a PA seams concept, it looks like they're running man-to-man coverage, just hoping Brown can get open on that cut right over the center of the field and score a touchdown. Looks like he's somewhat open. He is open, and that is going to be a huge 20-yard play as we are back in the red zone. This is the same type of play that Byron Brown got injured on. I really got to be safe here, make sure we make the right read. We are going to take it inside. That is a gain of 3 yards. I'm never going to complain about that. Going forward is the key, and it is 2nd and goal. We're going to be coming out in a little bit of a flood concept here. We are going to take Brown and slant him in case he gets open over the middle. We are really looking for Dollison, which is X, and Aju, which is R1, seeing which one of those guys can get open. It looks like we're open there. Maybe we can get in the end zone. We cannot. We're going to run some no huddle here, even though we have the timeouts. Just keep the pace on them, and that way we can control the rest of the quarter. And if it comes down to it, we can just call the half, if you want to say that. So here we go. 15 seconds left. See if Aju can beat his guy on the inside. Doesn't look like he's going to. Maybe we can get out with He's open. He has the touchdown. Let's go. Great scrambling ability by Bohannon. That is going to make it 6-10 right before halftime. We needed that and then some. We're just going to take our points here. We're not going to do anything crazy. Just take our PAT, 7-10, 9 seconds left. I don't imagine anything's going to happen if that's the case. I'll see you guys after halftime. Alrighty, 7-10 lead going to Michigan State right off the bat of this second half. We're going to see if we can get a quick stop, maybe force a 3 and out and get our offense back on the field. They're going to make a big cut there, and luckily it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, but we can't bring him down. It's going to be a 32-yard return. We're going to send a little bit of pressure here, sending 5 at him. I'm going to be using this safety over the top. Hopefully our run defense just comes in and gets a stop. We've had some great run defense today. We've just struggled against the pass at times. This is going to be a big play. Brown's got to come up with that interception. The freshman almost gets his first pick of the season. That's great defense. If it wasn't raining, he might have caught that, but it is Florida, that tropical weather. It's going to rain at times. We got to get used to that. It is going to be 2nd and 10 here. Hopefully the man works again. Somebody got absolutely burnt on their... Wow, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Please get him out of bounds. A gain of 40 as that play looked like it went from a 8-yard gain all the way to a 40-yard gain. We got to tackle better than that. Coming out in a zone defense here, it is 1st and 10 for the Michigan State Spartans. We're going to see if we can get a stop on this run. Greer's got to get there. They both get there, and that is going to be a gain of 0. The run defense is playing well. Our run defense has been phenomenal to start this game. We just got to get a little bit more help on the pass defensive side. We are going to press our corners, see if we can get a little press man action. He gets burnt right off the bat, but that's only a gain of 5. It could have been a lot worse. They had a guy wide open on the right side. We're going to send them one more time on this man concept. They're coming out in an I formation, probably a run. We got to make sure we're ready for the pass, but if it is a run, we just got to get to the ball carrier. It is indeed a pass. He's going to go for it, but the boys get there. First sack of the game, -2 yards. Huge play for Rashawn Yates as we force a 4th down and keep it a possible 6-point game. Here's the field goal for the Spartans. We're hoping we can force a miss here, but it is right down the middle, so if there was a kick for him to make from this distance, it would be this one. That's going to be a beautiful kick, and we are going to be trailing 13-7 halfway-ish through the 3rd quarter. Kick return here. Let's see if we can do something with Evans. This is to around the 5-yard line again. We got to get past the 20 no matter what, but maybe we can make something more of it as Evans almost breaks through. If we hold that block, we might have to get some more speed at kick returner. Unfortunate event there. If he had a little bit more speed, he might have been able to break past, but it is what it is. We're going to deal with it. Here we go for Batty. A huge run for him as he is going to get all the way down 14 yards and a Bulls first down. Opening up the playbook a little bit here, we're going to go with a triple option pass. If Weaver somehow gets open right away, we're going to toss it his way. He doesn't. Nobody's open, and that is a fantastic throwaway from Bohannon. I couldn't have asked for more. Sometimes you just got to know when to get rid of it. Bohannon did such a good job there. I had X open. I didn't really see him initially, and I should have hit him, but he did get rid of that ball, which was huge. We're going to hit triangle here. Dollison is going to get 5 yards, make it a 3rd and manageable at 3rd and 5. Coming out in a curl flat concept here. Hopefully we can draw the guy off of Dollison and just pick up the easy first. If not, we're going to block Batty, see if any of our poster corner routes get open, see if anything gets open here. A great route from Weaver. He does get hit, but he makes the catch, and that is a huge 26-yard reception for your Bulls as we are just outside of the red zone. Now we are really opening up this playbook. We are going to be coming out with a double screen. If the defense shifts over to the left side of the screen, we're going to hit excuse me. We're going to hit Brown, let him run from the right side. If not, we're going to hit Batty and just let him take him up the left. Looks like Batty's going to be the option here. I don't know what my lineman's doing. He is not helping at all, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. Please block somebody. Not exactly the play we wanted in that situation, as we are going to be having a 2nd and 12 here. We're going to move Dollison across the formation, see if we can get that corner to come out with him. Looks like the corner is going to follow, so maybe we can just hit him on a little out route here. Looks like it's possible. Dollison does make the catch, doesn't get very far. It's only going to be a gain of 3 yards. Looks like Dollison went down on that last play. Actually, he did not. He's out on the field. Okay, I lied. It must have just been the animation. This is a huge 3rd down right here. We'll take the field goal if we have to, but we'd really like the 1st down. A little bit of play action. Doesn't work at all. Let him right through the line. 6-yard loss, and we'll see if we can kick the 3. So it doesn't look like we can make the kick from here. We're going to have to go for it. 4 verticals. That sack was just not a sack that we can take. Maybe Aju gets open over the middle. That's really the key here. Looks like he has a chance. We're going to throw it. Yeah, that is a beautiful throw. And your Bulls take possibly the lead. 13-13 at the moment. A huge throw from Bohannon. And an even bigger catch from Aju. What a moment. Absolute piss missile. I'm sorry for the language. But that was beautiful. He was getting attacked in the pocket and still made that throw. That was huge. taking our PAT here. The USF crowd is definitely back in this ball game as we are going to take the lead by 1 point with 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here come your Bulls on the kickoff. We do have the 1 point lead. Just trying to get a good stop right here as we do, and we're going to take the defense. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like it's going to be a run right here, so that's what we're looking out for. Just got to make sure we get to the ball carrier. If not, watch the play action. It is going to be a run. They are going to take the outside. LaPointe makes a huge tackle, and that is only going to be a gain of 5 yards. Coming out in a little bit of a cover 4 here. It is 2nd and 5. About to be 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking for the run here. It is going to be a run. Tries to take it back to the hole, but only a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 2 right here. Let's get a stop and force a 3 and out. Looks like they are going to let the clock tick down to the end of the quarter, which is fine for us. We do have the lead, 14-13, first third quarter lead we've had in this series so far. It got really nasty after the third quarter last game. Here's my water bottle, and hopefully we can do well here. Big play right here, 3rd and 2. Quarterback is lining up under center. Hopefully we can get a stop. It does not look like we're going to. That's going to be a first down for the Spartans. Lining up LaPointe in the box here. I like the big nickel look. Only rushing 3. Seeing if we can get some good coverage defense here. They are going to... actually, that was incomplete. I think that may have been a completion, but honestly, I'm going to take it. They are coming out in a shotgun set here. Going to be pressing man-to-man again. Have 2 safeties over top. Seeing if we can force a mistake here from this quarterback. Looks like he's going to try to get out. He does. Can't get anywhere, but we are still going to get the sack. Noah Kim sacked for 2 yards. Antonio Greer coming up and making the play. It is 3rd and 12. This is a huge possible stop for your Bulls. We're going to do exactly what we've been doing all game, bring in the pressure. Here is a massive 3rd and 12. Hopefully we can get our team off the field. Let's see if we can. Robinson just doesn't play the ball, and it is a 33-yard reception. That is so frustrating. We got to be better than that. That was a definite chance to get a stop. We had the pressure incoming. He threw it off his back foot, and Williams just needs to turn his head and come back to the ball. Tried to do it myself and just didn't have enough time. Coming out in another blitzing man scheme, I am going to shift this linebacker a little bit outside in case they try to take it that way. They did, but it didn't matter. He makes a truck, and that is going to be a 6-yard gain for Nathan Carter. 2nd and 4 coming up. Big play right here, 2nd and 4. Coming out in another kind of like a wing set, if you want to call it that. Let's see if we can get a stop. Pressure is trying to get there. Didn't have enough time to get the pressure in. They are going to get a first down with 3:32 left in the fourth quarter. 3:26 left. First down for your not for your Spartans, the opposing Spartans, as it looks like it might be a run here with the motion. It is not. Oh, it is. Wow. Our defense just read it better than I did. That's going to be 2nd and 12. Huge tackle for Hansford. We are sending the Bulls on this play. Nobody is in a zone whatsoever. This is pure man-to-man. If you get burnt, there is nobody to help you. We're going to make a huge tackle right there between our 2-star linebackers. It is going to be 3rd and 14 with 2:52 left in this ball game. We need a stop. Coming out in a cover 6 here, still rushing 4, seeing if we can force a mistake. We just need to keep everything in front of us, make sure we get this stop, as looks like we have a chance to here. They're going to throw it up. Williams with an interception. That is absolutely huge. We're going to take it out. We're getting some decent blocking, almost back to the 20-yard line. That turnover was massive. 2:27 left. Christian Williams, 2 picks in 2 games, an absolute stud so far. An absolute massive interception for your Bulls, as we are going to run a halfback draw just to waste some time down. 2:27 left in our ball game. Got to hit this hole right here. There are still defenders there, but a 3-yard gain is nothing to bat at. We're in a situation to waste time. Michigan State took its first time out. It is 2nd and 16 here. Looking for just an easy option. Don't want to force anything, as we're going to have an easy option. Brown is going to be there. Oh my gosh, what a spin move! Brown is off to the races, to the 30, to the 20. Tries to hit him with a juke. That is massive for your team. That was one of the best spins I've ever seen. I mean, look at the route itself. A great throw by Bohannon. Gets it right to Brown. Brown starts, and oh my gosh. That spin was impeccable. Made a huge play as we are almost to the red zone and can kick a field goal to make it a touchdown game if that's what's necessary. I really can't explain to you guys how big of a rack that was, run after catch. I mean, him hitting that spin move and getting that many yards totally changed the possible outlook of this game. It is now 2nd and 7, just trying to wind down the clock. We're going to keep the ball on the ground here. Our main objective is just to keep that clock running. If we can get another first down, that's going to seal the game for us. Batty's going to try to get around, does not, but that clock is ticking, and ultimately, that's all that matters. I know this is boring and traditional. We're just going to keep the ball on the ground here. I'm not trying to get the first down. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Just keep the ball in our running back's hands. Doesn't look like we can get a block upfield. That's okay, though. There's going to be about 50 seconds left when we make this kick. I have to remember, kicking is hard on these sliders. I only have 30 kicking accuracy, and I rarely kick in college football games. I am really nervous about this kick. There's 4-mile-an-hour wind to the left. We're just going to hope this can go in. Let's send it off, and it is no good. I missed it. That could be huge, man. I cannot believe I just missed that kick. We have to come up with stuff like that, especially at home. Crowd is out of the game now. We have to get a stop right here. Our defense has played fantastic, and we are just letting them drive down the field. Not something I'm happy about. We're going to have to come out in some man coverage, see if we can send the house. That's not what I meant to do, but we are going to come out in a man blitz. Hopefully we can just force some mistakes. Not a man blitz, just a man coverage, I guess. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was almost so bad to so good to nothing. That was nuts. Coming out in man-to-man again, sending the pressure. We don't want to let them get comfortable. We just want to make sure we are applying the heat at all times. That's what we're going to do. We almost get in there. We are going to keep them in bounds, though. That is massive for the sake of time. 3rd and 2 with 30 seconds left. They're going to have to get back to the line. We're going to come out in the same man-to-man defense, play a little bit of press, and see if we can just catch them off guard and maybe get a blitz in there. Only 23 seconds left. They're trying to draw us off sides. I'm not really sure what they're doing. I'm getting a little nervous. Are they not going to call hike? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. They are blowing the game. What in the Nathaniel Hackett is going on right now? Are they just going to kneel it? Are they just going to kneel it? We just got to play deep. I don't know what. Is the game glitched? They waited for the final play, and Williams gets an interception, and we're going to take it to the house, and that is going to be the end of your ball game for the Bulls as we force 2 turnovers today, both by Christian Williams. He's been the MVP of our team so far, and we're going to walk out of here with a 21-13 victory on one of the weirdest endings I've ever seen in a video game. We're going to kick the PAT here. Unnecessary, but we're going to do it anyway. Get a little bit of redemption after that missed kick. If you guys enjoyed, man, thank you for being here. That was incredible. That was a game I have never seen before. I have no idea why they waited, why they didn't want to play, why they didn't spike it. I don't know. I don't know. And then they forced the throw to a pick. I don't know why that sweater's so big on me, but Gary Bohannon had a great game, really efficient, so much better than last week. We're going to take this into next week. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to see you guys in the main menu. We're going to go over week 3, and then we'll hop into our week 3 matchup. Let's get it, boys. All right, week 2 was absolutely electric. That was insanity. I don't know what Michigan State was doing at the end of that game, but they just decided to wait till the last play. Threw an interception to Williams, his 3rd already on the year. 3 picks in 2 games is absolutely incredible. So we are 1-1. That's huge. We're going to go over to the Coach Central, look at our skill tree really quick. Probably just going to go and look a little bit more into recruiting because that's super important to me. Just making sure we can see the best of our ability for our skill players. But man, week 2 was insane. That game was awesome. Really happy to be 1-1 on the year. We have a really big game coming up next week. We really got to lock in. We're going to go through, and I'll see you guys at the next part. All right, looking at the team news going into week 3, Brian Morales and Ira Williams both want to come on a visit. We're going to try to get them in as soon as possible, see if we can sign them early, and that way we can move on to other recruits. But having people visit already is a great sign. I love to see that. As you guys saw, win the game. It was an ESPN classic, but we really did play well, man. Conference Player of the Week had to be Williams. I mean, a defensive lockdown, defensive touchdown. I mean, we played such a good game, a lot of XP. It's exactly what we were looking for in week 2. Hopping into the recruiting of week 3, we are 525 behind Chaz Singletary. That one hurts. We just got to stay after him. Hopefully we can get him to come to our school. John Brown has an 1,000-point lead already. We are going to deduct a little bit of points from him, go down to 350 just so we have a little extra room to work with. 845 for Ronald Ford. I don't love to see that. We had a great game last week. Brian Landry is getting even worse. Bryce Fine is looking good. He's looking fine, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, some of these guys are just going away. Brian Morales, just a JUCO QB to stay as a backup. Would be nice. Temple is not getting there. Ira Williams, another JUCO. JUCOs are going to be huge our first season. It's showing early, and David Miller, we are only 30 points behind. So, going to do a little more scouting, make sure these guys are really what we're going after. -2 for Chaz. I don't love to see it. It's not a huge deal. He looks like he's going to be a great wide receiver. 77 catching traffic, 76 catching. That is probably going to be his position, but you never know. A little more scouting on our man John Brown. He is a gem. We got him all the way to 100%. Same with Chaz, but this is our guy. If we can get an 80 overall offensive lineman with all of these seniors to come in, that's going to be huge. We got to make that happen if we can. Gerald Ford, we're going to get a little bit more scouting, goes back to a 77. Brian Landry, 77 also. Mr. Fine is indeed a gem also. We're going to make sure we get him a 75 overall offensive lineman. Wouldn't be terrible with our situation. Make sure Morales isn't terrible. He's not great. He would really just be a backup for bad situations. 81 speed is really the only thing I'm seeing that I love. Jeff Temple, he is +9. That is insanity. So we got to make sure that we get Jeff Temple. I forget what he's sitting at. Yeah, 985. We got to get him up, put all of our points towards him that we can, and see if we can get him to our school, because an 80 overall guard who's not a JUCO would be amazing. So that's someone we really got to go after. Ira Williams, make sure he's a 73. He can come in, do some damage if we need him to. 100% scouted for David Miller. Gonna go over here. Matt Whitaker is not the guy we thought he was. And we'll go, he's all right. He's not great. A lot of these guys aren't going to be star. Ooh, okay, Eric Burton. I know I don't have a lot of points, my man. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down a little bit on... Gonna take some points off Ira, especially because we're recruiting him for a visit, and he is from Florida, so that's going to make that easier. And is this our guy? No. Where's our guy? Where'd he go? Eric Burton. There we go. We need him. Yeah, Eric Burton, you can take a lot of those points. And then in regards to... We'll just put some points on these guys. We'll just see how it goes. Again, scouting isn't going to be perfect so far, but we're going to redo it by overall. And yeah, man, it's looking all right. I don't know why we didn't put those points on him. We're going to take those off. We're going to go back up to our man Eric Burton, put the points all the way up there. I almost want to take some points off other prospects and see if we can start going for him, because that is going to be massive. Maybe Brian Landry just ends up not coming. All Texas schools. He might be a homebody. We're 10th on his list. It makes me sad. We're going to remove this prospect. Not worth going after all those points for him not to show up to our program. So looking at, let's see. Okay, 74 is not bad. Maybe Adam Davis gets a scholarship. We'll go to 250. Offer him a scholarship just to see if we can secure him. But other than that, we'll just Chase Petaway, I guess, is kind of where we're going to have to go. He's 75%. He's only a 69. But we'll just put the rest of the points there. And yeah, let's look at our matchup going into week number 3 against FAU. Welcome to week number 3 of your USF Bulls franchise, if you want to call it that, dynasty. I'm just excited for this game, man. Week 3, we are the first time being favorites this season. I'm excited about that. We are the first team in the country in regards to yards allowed through the rushing game. We had 2 interceptions last week. That was huge. We need to get some sacks this week, apply pressure early. I'm really excited to see how we do against this team. We're rocking a different jersey combo today. Gold helmets, green jerseys, goldish pants. It's going to be fun, man. FAU's wearing all white. This is a game we should definitely win. Really excited to get after it. Got to get after the quarterback. Got to play efficient football. No fumbles today. That just can't happen. No fumbles today. As long as we can do that, I think we'll be victorious. Let's get into the game. Heads or tails for the FAU Owls. They are going to choose tails. It is tails. More than likely, we're going to be getting the ball first. It is looking like that. So let's get into this kickoff and let's win this game. Here we go. First possession of the rivalry game. Evans is going to return this ball deep just inside the end zone. Seeing if we can get some yards early. That would be big for us. Looks like Evans is going to get outside a little bit. Take it just past the 25, and we will start our first drive. Starting today's game with a play I don't think we've ran yet, but I like how it looks so far. They're stacking the box left. Brown's going to be coming across to the right. As long as he can get outside, this play could be huge. As he is going to get outside early, I should have just taken it all the way out. Wanted to cut up for our yards. We'll still take a gain of 7. That's a super solid first play for us, just keeping the ball on the ground, making efficient plays. This is going to be a read option, hopefully going to Batty. It is not. It is going to come to us. I didn't like the look of that. Negative 4-yard rush. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Not exactly how we wanted that play to go, but that's okay. That's all right. We just got to make something out of it here. It is going to be Aju as my main read here. If Dollison gets open, that's something we can look at, but I am Oh, man. Oh, man. We might just have to throw this ball away. We're going to. Thank goodness it got out. Bad first possession. We're going to have to punt the football. We are going to look to send this bad boy deep. Hopefully we can punt it to the moon. That would be big for us. We are not going to get that leverage block on the right side, which means we're going to be slow getting there. Hopefully Knox can make a play on the ball. He does, and we will start on defense. And this running back is fantastic. We got to make sure we keep him in check today. First play call of the game, exactly what I want to do. Dogs all go. We're going to press everyone and just see if we can force them to throw the football. We don't want this running back to have a good start. They throw the ball away, nervous. Personally, that should have been intentional grounding, but it's whatever. Calling the same type play again, press man-to-man. We are going to press them early. We're going to force them to make mistakes. That's at least the goal. Let's see if we can do that here. They are going to come with the run, but we're there. Loss of 3, third down for your Bulls. Big defensive day, hopefully. As they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Coming back with the man heat. Hopefully we can get off the field here. Big 3-and-out to start the game. I read it the whole way. Greer, let's go, baby. Negative 5-yard reception, 4th and 17, and your Bulls are getting the ball back. That is exactly how I wanted to start on the defensive side of the ball. Really showing that we are a defensive force this season. We got a lot of guys that can fly around. A lot of speed everywhere. That's going to be super important. Evans is going to get this return. Hopefully we can get a block. We don't get a block. We got to hold those. 5-yard return. Let's get something on offense. We're going to be coming out in an option here. Similar to the play we scored on against Wazoo week 1. Let's see if we can get something going here. Hand it off to the running back. We are not going to. This is a good play so far. We are going to pitch it late just so we don't have to take the hit with our quarterback. 7-yard gain. We'll take it all day. Wow. Number 5, Ford has broken ribs for FAU. He is going to be out 4 weeks. Not sure if that's an impact player or not, but nonetheless, we'll take it. Don't love injuries, but it's part of the game. 3rd and 1 for your USF. Speaking is hard. English is hard, man. 3rd and 1 here. We really just need to get the first down. That is what we're going to do here. Tried to swerve outside, didn't get it. Bohannon takes a little bit of a hit, but that is a USF first down. Offense is starting to groove a little bit. We do love to see it. We are going to come out here. We are going to put Brown on a streak, just see if we can possibly get him to beat his guy on the edge. Doesn't look like he's going to, but we will take this roll with Buchanan. We will take the first down. We'd love to see it. Efficient yards, keeping the ball on the ground, and no fumbles. I like what I've seen so far from Bohannon. That week 1, he wasn't prepared to play that day. I can't really put that on him. I wasn't expecting him to play at all. But now, Batty is going to get a huge pass here. See if we can get the first down. He falls forward, 11 yards, USF first down. Getting into a little bit of a groove on offense. That is exactly what I want to see here today. We're going to put Dollison on a streak, or actually Weaver, I apologize, just to see if we can get him out there. We're going to put Dollison now on a out zig route. That is not who I meant to throw it to. Weaver makes a pull. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a catch from Weaver. That is not what I meant to hit. I play on Xbox. It's PlayStation controls. I saw X underneath. That's who I meant to hit it to. I threw it to square, and Weaver just made an incredible play on the football. His touchdown of the day. Hopefully multiple. I believe that's his first on the season. That's just huge. PAT attempt here. Taking the lead early. 7-0. Let's go to the kickoff. Kickoff now for USF. A huge drive. I'm not sure how we came down with that catch, but an absolutely beautiful play. A wideout just making a play. We're going to get him down. Let's get another defensive stop. Same thing we were doing last drive, blitz man-to-man coverage. We have really played some phenomenal man coverage so far. I really want to keep doing that if we can. He's going to look to roll out. He's going to get there. Greer's going to make the tackle, keep him away from the first down, but it is going to be 2nd and 2. Good awareness from Perry. I know you guys are going to be shocked, but another blitz man-to-man coverage scheme coming out here. You really just want to see what we can do and be efficient. Robinson needs to make that tackle, use the sideline as the 12th man, and 12-yard rush. That was tough. They've came at us and they've gotten a first down, which means I am going to switch up my coverage a little bit. We're going to come out here in a cover 4. They run the ball. We're running a really weak box, and that is going to be the case. I don't love that. They are going to get a lot of yards, 2nd and inches. We got to stack more guys in the box. All right, we're going to throw 7 men in the box this time. Hopefully we can get a stop if they decide to run the ball. If not, hopefully we'll be in a decent coverage and we can stop it that way. They are going to run the ball. That is going to be incredibly good for them. Good tackle, 12-yard rush. We got to stop the running back. Coming back in, press man-to-man coverage. I really want this to be efficient today. I really want it to work. I know our guys are capable of playing good defense, so we just want to see if they can do it here. We got to get that tackle in the backfield. Instead, it's going to be 8 yards. Mobley running right through our guy. That is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, though. I am happy with the lead we took. We got a big play there. But in a rivalry game, taking the lead 7-0 early, it's exactly what we wanted to do. Let's see if we can get a stop on defense. Coming out in cover 3 here, 3 men deep. Let's see if we can get a stop here on the run game. Shoot the gap, assuming they do a run play here. They do. We're there with Greer. 3rd and 1. Big play. Coming out in press man-to-man coverage on the next one. We'll just pick the play call right here with you guys, and we'll see if we can get a stop. We are going to press those corners again. See if we can just make a tough situation for them. Bring this safety down a little bit. Switch on to Greer. See if we can get through. We cannot. It just shoves off our tackle. 3-yard gain. Got to get a stop. It's kind of funny how that always works out. I was bragging about our run defense coming into this game, according to the numbers, and now we just can't stop a nosebleed. A huge tackle there, though. Tackle for a loss. We'd love to see it, and that's going to be a good situation for 2nd down. Alrighty, another cover 3 here. Really just want to protect the middle and protect those zone coverages. We're going to be here. Hopefully we make a tackle before the first. We do not. That's going to be a 1st down for Burton. Man, we need a stop. 2 for 3 through the air today. We are going to be using Robinson here. See if we can get a little additional stack in the box for this run play. We assume it is not going to be a run. That is going to be a huge pass. Got burnt like toast. And LaJonte Webster gets a 13-yard touchdown reception. And it is probably going to be 7-7. They're going to go into a booth review for this play. I really don't think anything of it. There's no way he didn't get his foot down. He did. He got 2 feet down. Not sure what that's about, but we'll see the PAT attempt. Hopefully they miss this PAT, but it's not very likely. It's going to tie the game up at 7-7. We will be getting the ball back, but we got to play some better defense next drive. All right, hopefully we can get a decent return here. We'll see how deep this ball goes. It's going to be short of the end zone, which means we are definitely going to take this. Evans needs to get out on his horse and make something happen. He's going to try to go around. Should have just took the yards he had all the way back to the 20. So that defensive drive was not ideal. We let them go right through us, running the ball down our throat. Made a huge throw to take the touchdown there and get a tie. We're going to see if we can do anything about it here. Hopefully step up in the pocket a little bit. Take the slide, not trying to get hit. 5 yards, 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. We got to score on this drive. Coming out to play, I do not believe we have ran yet. This is a little bit of a motion triple option. We'll see if Weaver gets the play right off the bat. If not, we're going to be looking for Batty or ourselves. They do go for there, so Weaver is going to take the 1st down. Hopefully he has a big day for us, already snagging that touchdown. We're going to be looking to take a shot deep here. My main target is Brown. I'm just going to block Carter and expect us to get a deep route here. Hopefully that's what we can do. I do not see it. A little bit of pocket presence here from our QB. Weaver, oh, if he wouldn't have got stuck on that defensive back, that could have been a big play, but it is 2nd and 10. We've ran this play a few times during the series. We are going to be looking for this double screen here. Hopefully if Weaver gets open, he doesn't. We're going to throw it down to Batty. That was man coverage. That was never going to work. It is now 3rd and 16. So offense hasn't been perfect so far. We're going to go for a halfback screen here and see if we can just get some yards. If we end up not getting the first, at least it'll be a decent punt. So we're going to see if we can get it here. Big play by Batty, but there are so many FAU defenders there. 0-yard reception, and we're going to be punching the football back to FAU. Hopefully we don't let them score. All right, big punt right here. Hopefully we can get off the blocks early and get down there to get a tackle. We are not going to. 12 is getting pressed entirely. Brown needs to make a big play here. He's not able to get through, but Morris makes a big hit, and now we're on defense. All right, big middle linebacker blitz here. There is going to be nobody in the backfield, which means this is a pretty much pass situation. We're going to be here with Greer. That is a great underneath throw. He's going to tiptoe on the sidelines. We got to make a tackle. 20-yard gain. Maybe the man-to-man coverage is not going to work today. He just got toasted. We have now moved to cover 4 after our man-to-man just got absolutely destroyed on the last play. We just got to cover our zones, force a mistake like we've been talking about. We are going to be here with Greer, and that is going to be a 2-yard gain to Austin Evans, 2nd and 8. We're going to act like we are playing man coverage by pressing our defensive backs, but we are still going to come out in a cover 3 scheme, see if we can get a stop here. That looks like they're going to go for the scramble. It's going nowhere. Perry is sacked for 2 yards, as that is a huge stop for Rashawn Yates. Another sack on the season. It is going to be 3rd and 9. Coming out in cover 4 here, Boyles is going to be our user, looking for anything over the middle, going to try to stop it. Looks like there's going to be a route here that we want to cover. That is going to be a bad throw, but I totally screw up the user. I can't even explain what I just did there. That easily should have been an interception. Instead, it's a 13-7 game. I got way too excited. I don't know what I did there. That wasn't smart. Now there's 1:20 left. We don't have the ball at halftime, and we are down by a touchdown. We got to get something here. That touchdown is just super frustrating. I shouldn't be allowing stuff like that. That's a rookie move, man, and if we want to win games out here and have a consistent record, we got to make sure we're not making those mistakes. Evan's going to get to the 25, and now it is time to sling the rock. Coming out in a smash concept here early, we're really looking for Dollison or Weaver to get open. We see a flat route take it, we will, but we're just going to take our efficient throw there to Brown, take it out of bounds. That is going to be a 14-yard reception and a good throw by Bohannon. All right, 3 receivers wide to the left. We are going to block Batty here, see if we can get a little extra coverage, but in regards to taking our routes, we are just going to take this efficient little route to Dollison over the middle. That is going to be a first down. Let's see what the penalty is, hopefully not on us. It is going to be clipping. That's miserable. Those are what we call drive killers. The clipping there is just, we can't be having that. Maybe I have to adjust the slider a little bit because I feel like we've been having a lot of those. We're going to send Brown out deep here, see if we can get something. Doesn't look like we are. We're going to try to roll out to the left. Maybe somebody will come back across the field. That safety is going to come over, shade us. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Wasted a lot of time. All right, coming out in a smash concept here again. Hopefully we can get somebody open, and if not, we'll just take our little route. We are going to throw that up to Aju. He cannot come down with it. Wanted to take a risky throw. It's going to be 3rd and 7. This is not looking good. We need a first down here. This is a huge possession for us. We're going to throw Carter on our wheel route block, our quote-unquote fullback, just to get a little more protection for our QB. Hopefully we can get something here. We are going to have circle wide open as Weaver is going to drop that pass. That was massive, and we are going to have to punt. If we want to win big games out here, we cannot be dropping balls like that. Not going to say I'm disappointed in our guy, but I feel like we can do a lot better. We just didn't there. There's going to be a decent punt, not exactly the distance we wanted, but inside the 20. Knox can hopefully make a play. He doesn't, but Evans is there. Let's see if we can get a stop. We are coming out in an all-out blitz here, seeing if we can just force a mistake, get our safety over. We're going to have to play man coverage. I totally blew it. That is 100% on me. We just got punched in the face. Oh, that is so ugly, man. Coming out in a 2-man under now, having a little safety help deep. I cannot believe that I just let them do that. That was such a bad play by me. That is going to be another open play. Man is getting cooked right now. They're going to use another timeout, and there's 26 seconds left. Got to come out in a cover 2 here just to change it up a little bit. Hopefully we can get a stop because a touchdown here really puts us in a bad spot. A field goal is not much better, but a touchdown is really bad. Hopefully we can get out here and get a stop. We do. They are going to have to come out in no huddle or call their timeout. It looks like they're coming out in no huddle. We're going to come out in a cover 4. Just make sure we are covering deep and hopefully nothing gets through. That is indeed what we're going to do. A huge sack for us. It looks like they're probably just going to call a timeout. Maybe they don't. Not sure what they're doing. Are they going to use their timeout? They're not. They're just going to hold on. Oh my, they're running a play. I was not prepared. As we are going to get a sack with Williams. He's having a year, and that is going to take it to 14-7. We'll see you guys at the kickoff. What a first half. I'm not sure what it is about the CPU and clock management, but I will take any advantage I can get at this point. It is 14-7, should be a chance at 17-7, but I'm not going to complain as we really need to win this football game. We are not going to get the tackle there. We got to get a stop on defense. We're going to come out in a base 2-man under. Really simple. We got to do something in man coverage. We have struggled today. I just want to keep everything in front of us, make sure no big plays happen. I do not shoot the gap correctly. Williams is going to make a huge tackle for us. That's a run we just cannot allow. Coming out in man-to-man coverage again, seeing if we can just load the box and get a big tackle in the backfield to start a good second down play. We're going to miss the tackle with Greer. Luckily, we make a tackle with the safety. It's going to be 2nd and 7. We're going to see if we can catch him off guard. We are going to be running a little bit of a corner blitz here. I'm going to be on the D-line just to keep it efficient. Luckily, that's an overthrow. We got toasted, but it is going to be 3rd and 7, and we got some pressure at the quarterback. We're going to come out in a cover 4 here, and we're just going to hope that we can get some pressure from our 4 rushing linemen. We could really use a sack right here. Haven't had one. I would call an actual sack in a while now. So hopefully we can do that here. I'm going to be there. Boyles makes a huge tackle. It's 4th and 1. Read it, and it is, whether they're going to go for it or not, is going to be huge here. They are deciding to go for it. I'm going to come out in a man-to-man press scheme. We need the crowd on our side. We're going to pump them up with Greer and Harris, get the crowd involved, and hopefully we can get a stop here. Going to press the man again and see if we can get in there. We need to get in there. Huge tackle. Huge tackle. Let's go. Turnover on downs. We're getting the ball back, and no points have been scored. I can't even describe how much we needed to stop there. That is huge for momentum. We really couldn't allow a score if we want to try to be in this football game. We got to make the right read here and just get efficiency in the QB options. We are going to slide, not take a hit. 7 yards, we'll take that every single day. All right, 2nd and 3 here, just looking for something underneath. I don't want to run anything risky. We're going to block Batty just so we have an extra protector back there, make sure the pass rush doesn't get in. We're going to look for R1. What a throw under pressure. Aju's going to get out there. I cannot believe he made that throw, and Aju is going to get an 18-yard reception, and that will be a USF first down. Huge first down on the play there. We are going to be looking at 1st and 10. If they're in man-to-man coverage, this could not work out well. We're just going to take Weaver underneath, make a truck, gets trucked instead. Only a 2-yard gain. I'm really glad he didn't fumble because we had that fumble last week. 2nd and 8 here, going to be running a play under center in a 3 tight end set. Hopefully we can get something here. We get lit up. 3rd and 8, not a great play drawn up by us, and we need a first down. Huge, huge, huge play for us here. It is 3rd and 8. We got to get something. Brown is going to be our main target. If Greenwald gets open right off the rip, we might just get it there for efficient yards. Looks like we're going to have him open. Makes a bad throw, but Brown is going to still catch the ball and get into the end zone for a 30-yard touchdown. We are getting such close plays today, but we're getting it done. 14-13, hopefully 14-14. Huge play. I would say I'm making good reads, but that would just be a flat-out lie. We tie the game at 14. Let's see if we can get a stop on this next defensive possession. Kicking the ball off here, 2:33 left in the 3rd. It is a 14-14 game as the sun has gone down. It is starting to get dusk and beautiful here in Florida. I'm not sure what happened to Hill. He couldn't make the tackle. We need another stop, and we need another score. Coming out in a zone blitz here, we're going to be sending 6 at the quarterback and just leaving some guys in their coverages. Hopefully we can apply some pressure, and that way I don't like the looks of that. I'm going to stay out here with this guy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Man, 1st and 10, 15-yard gain. Not exactly what we wanted. Maybe the D-line is for me, man. I can't seem to guard anything out in the perimeter. We're doing a decent job at linebacker, though, so maybe that's where I'll switch at just so we have a little more run defense. But that is not a good throw. Robinson is going to make an incredible interception. We needed that so badly. Get a block. Robinson is going to be running out all the way down to around the 27-yard line. We needed that interception. What a play by the lurking safety, jumping that ball, and we have the ball back. We are finally starting to kick it into gear here, playing the USF football that I know that we can play. Here we go, getting the ball with Johannan, gets down, 9-yard rush, not taking a big hit, and that is exactly what we need on this drive. I'm really happy with how we're playing so far, to be honest. We could be, we can clean it up, we can make some better plays, but just how our defensive gameplay has kept us in here and how we're just making plays when it matters. I love that for us. This is going to be a big throw to the tight end. He gets it. Carter's going to stay in bounds, truck a guy, and we are going to be at the 7-yard line inside the red zone. This is where we get risky, gentlemen. This is a load option right here. We have a couple of different options of who we can get the ball to. It's going to be us right here. We're going to pitch it off to Dollison. He's going to make a big juke inside. Could not get past the defender. It's going to be 2nd and goal. All right, here we go. Batty is our main option here. We just need him to get inside the end zone. A minute left in the 3rd quarter. This touchdown would be huge. He sees a hole. He's going to push through. Can't get all the way in. That's a 2-yard rush, and it is going to be 3rd and goal. We rarely come under center on this offense, but here on the goal line, we got to make sure we can make this work. We're just wanting for Little John to seal the edge and Batty to run to the pylon. It looks like we're going to get it here. Batty is going to get in. Huge play for us. 20-14 lead on FAU in this rivalry game, and the momentum has changed to our side. Huge PAT there, 21-14, getting the job done. We just need another defensive stop. I am very impressed with how our team is playing so far. We are swarming to the football on defense now. Our first half defense is nothing like our second half defense. We always start slow. If there's anything I've learned so far about this team, that could have been 6, but I'm lucky we got the tackle. Coming out in a cover 3 blitz here, we just want to see if they're coming out in a run, and hopefully we can stack the box a little bit more. So we have a chance to stop it. They're motioning out a guy. Looks like it's going to be a pass. It is a screen pass. We do not get the tackle there. We do not get the tackle there. It is going to be 2nd and 1 after something that could have been blown up in the backfield. We need to be better. 8 seconds to go here. Might be calling a play, might not. We are going to press in a man-to-man scheme. See if we can force an error on their part. They do indeed snap the ball before this quarter is over. They make a great throw to Wester. That is going to be a flag. Let's see what it's called. Face mask on the defense. We cannot be having that. The freshman, Amaris Brown, makes the mistake, as it is going to be it's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th. 14-21. We have the lead now. We need to maintain it. Great ball hawking, interception right there. Let's see if we can keep it up. We are only going to be rushing on 3 on this play, leaving a QB spy for Greer. We are going to be using a safety back here. It is going to be a, read option. Did not expect that, but a huge tackle from who I believe is Greer, number 5. It is 3rd tackle for loss on the game. That could have been huge yards, and instead, he makes an absolutely incredible play to keep us on 2nd down instead of a 1st down at who knows what yard marker. They're going to come out 5 wide here. We need to stop. They are going to throw the flat route. We need someone in that flat, but nobody's there. It is going to be 3rd down and 1. Big possible stop opportunity for us here. 3rd down and 1, 4:26 left in the 4th quarter. We could really use a stop here. I don't like what the man-to-man switching is doing. They are going to pitch the ball here. Boyle's going to try to get there, can't get there. It's going to be a 7-yard rush and an FAU 1st down. Coming out in cover 4 here on this 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. We could really use a stop. I know that's obvious, but I really do not want to let up a touchdown if I can avoid it. This guy is just breaking tackles left and right. It's going to be 2nd and 5. You want to talk about risky defense. This is engage 8. I do not like that, actually. We're going to switch because nobody was playing the corners. Please, somebody get to their man. That play actually works out. It is not a face mask somehow. I definitely thought that's what it was. Rashard Cheney Jr. with his 2nd sack of the game. He is playing incredibly, and 3rd and 8, got to stop him to a field goal. 3 for 6 on the day on 3rd down conversions. Got to make it 3 for 7. Really, really need to stop right here. They are motioning a tight end over to this side, which means that Boyle needs to follow. He does follow, gets in position. It is going to be a screen. Hopefully Greer can get there. He can. An amazing linebacker he is. 4th and 7, stopping it in the backfield. Big stop. Based on the amount of possessions possibly left in this game, FAU has decided to go for it on this play. We could really use some pressure from our DNs, maybe getting in there for a sack. It's not going to happen, and they do indeed get the 1st down. That was rough. Doing something a little bit different here, coming out with a corner blitz, so if they run to the left, we will definitely have enough people there. I'm afraid it's a run to the right, which means they're going to weak side us. They are. There is only one safety to stop him. He levels him, and it is now 2nd and 7. That was an amazing tackle by our safety. TJ Robinson made a huge tackle there. He has had a great day with his interception. We have been forcing turnovers left and right through the air in the past couple of weeks, and I have loved it. Let's see if we can get a stop here. He is going to roll out. Williams needs a hit. He levels him, but it is still going to be 1st and goal. Stops a touchdown. What a hit by Williams. This is grindy football at its finest. Right on the goal line, we are going to be stacking the box. We just got to get someone through in order to make this tackle. Norris is going to be there. Huge tackle for loss. Negative 1-yard rush. We need to stop. They are really trying to just pound this rock in, coming out in a goal line formation as well. We do not get the offsides, thank goodness. We got back on. Greer is not going to be able to get out there, I don't believe. I dive too early. Touchdown for Mobley. That is more than likely going to tie up this football game. It is going to come down to the wire here today. Field goal block here. Hopefully he misses his PAT. Not very likely. He's going to put it right through the uprights. And it is 21-21 with 1:38 left. We were definitely favored to win this football game, and I would love to come out here with the W. A big return from Evans, getting almost to the 30-yard line. We just need to play efficient. We just need to play smart. Run the ball when it's necessary. Pass the ball when it's necessary. We're going to start out with a halfback draw here and keep it really simple. Not going to do anything crazy. Hopefully we can get a 1st down and we can just get the ball into field goal range, which is obviously the main goal of this drive. Let's see if Batty can get through. He can. He's going to get a gain of 6. That clock is going to run a little bit. We're going to come out with a pass on the next play. Coming with a flood concept here. We're going to see if we can do something in regards to Dollison early, maybe a Jou after that. It is going to be a Jou. Hopefully he gets that catch. He dropped it. No. Oh, man. Stuff like that cannot happen, man. That was a huge drop. Weaver's going to run a drag here. Hopefully he can get open. I'm actually going to flip this play. We have enough time on the play clock, and I want to make sure we're playing it on the open side. We are going to change it to where Weaver's running a streak again, though, and we will make Brown run a drag route here. Let's see if we can get anything. It looks like their edge is going to get off early, and hopefully Bohannon has enough speed to get there. It looks like he does, and he gets the 1st down. That was incredible. Bohannon putting the team on his back right there. An incredible 3rd down conversion. Keeps this game alive as we can hopefully go down and end this game before it goes to OT. Big counter play here. We're going to go for the truck. We run through 2 guys. Batty's fighting. That was a huge run. His biggest rush of the day by far. 5 rushes for 29 yards. Trucks 2 guys. And that will be a 1st down. Running a little bit of a smash concept here, not trying to do anything too crazy. If it's open right away, I'm just going to hit Batty in the flat. That is what I'm going to do. Just take our yards. We will get 2nd and 5. There's going to be 40 seconds left. We're going to run a little bit of a no huddle here. Just get our guys back to the line. At least I'm trying to. It just decided not to. That's fine. I didn't want no huddle. There's going to be about 30 seconds left. We're going to call a timeout after this play if we need to, but we're just going to see what happens. Little play to Williams here, hopefully. He is not going to be open. We are going to take the rush with Bohannon, get out of bounds, 3rd and 3, 20 seconds left. I should have called a timeout. Oh, the clock management was not there on that play. It is now 3rd and 3. We should have set up something efficient, something we knew that would work. Instead, Batty's going to have back spasms. He's going to miss the rest of this game, which means Mangham is going to be in. He's just going to block. I can't trust his hands, let alone Batty's. Let's see what we can do here. Triangle is going to be wide open as Dollison is going to beat the coverage. Wide open down the middle. Amarian Dollison makes one of the biggest catches in his USF career. He's going to put us up 27-21 with 14 seconds left. That is one of the worst spirals I've ever seen, but it got the job done, and we take the lead. I cannot believe he was that wide open. They completely left the middle of the field open. 28-21. Let's win this game. Here we go. Kickoff for USF. We need to stop here. Please do not let them house this. Please do not let them house this. Boyles will make an efficient tackle. There's only 8 seconds left. Alrighty, we're coming out in a deep cover 4. Nobody should get behind us. That's kind of the key of this defense. Only 8 seconds left. They're going to come out with a screen, which is incredibly surprising. We're not going to make the tackle. He's going to get extra yards. 2 seconds, 1 second. They call a timeout. This is the last play of the game. Gentlemen, we just need to stop. I don't need a miracle. I don't need you to do anything crazy. Get the ball on the ground, and let's go home with a W. Hansford's trying to get through. He doesn't. We are going to hopefully be there for the interception. Oh, my goodness. I got to stop Userin, man. I am killing our chances of winning. That was almost so bad. We pick up the win in Raymond James Stadium. Another ESPN Classic. 2-0 at home, 2-1 out of conference. Play of the game had to be that play to Dollison. That was incredible. Beat a rival school. It was a great day. Thank you so much for being here for this episode, man. I can't explain how much it means to me to be uploading again, to have you guys enjoying the content. It means the world if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Your USF Bulls are 2-1. Great start to the season. It's going to get more difficult, especially next week at Miami, but I think we can get it done. Bohannon had another great game, but Byron Brown is back. So we'll see who's going to get the start. You guys have a great night, day, whatever you're being a part of right now. And thank you so much for being here. Have a good day, night, whatever. Peace out.